The following poem is called The Trial, and it comes from the book On Trial, a Test of My Faith. The Lord was the judge. He called the court to order. The devil was the prosecuting attorney on the other side of the border. The devil brought evidence and witnesses from all over the place. I couldn't believe that he kept a straight face. Jesus cross-examined the witnesses like a broom, sweeping their lies out of the room. He searched everyone's heart down to the root, and then he extracted the lies and the truth. The evidence stacked against me delivered a vicious blow, but he slowly cut my opponents down low. Yet, the devil felt great, so he confidently pounded his chest. Then both attorneys gave the case their rest. They received no introductions, but the Lord gave the jury his instructions. The jury left for their deliberation, but this was only the beginning of my tribulation. My trial left me feeling beaten and feeble. My seat was hard, as if I was stuck by a needle. The trial left me feeling as if I had been pelted with dung. Maybe the case will be dismissed because the jury is hung. I could hear all the chatter in the courtroom. I was as nervous as a waiting groom. I could feel the sweat dripping down into my socks as I watched the seconds tick off the clocks. Every second seemed more like an hour, but this trial was to demonstrate the Lord's power. I looked around at everyone I could see, but only the Lord could help me. I leaned forward and began to pray. My freedom was blocked, but the Lord was the way. Then the moment of truth, when I had to face my fear, the door opened and the jury started to appear. I wondered if history was about to be repeated. My legs were so weak that I wanted to stay seated. Then I saw the devil as he looked over my way. I read his lips. Guilty was all he had to say. Then I felt the touch of the angel of death when I smelled the sulfur on the devil's breath. I started smiling as the devil turned very red when the words, "Not guilty," were said. I was freed from the affliction that was eating away at my soul because I submitted to the Lord, giving him full control. Despite everything the devil had up his sleeve, I didn't succumb to his efforts to deceive. The Lord was a judge. He said I was free to go. I hugged and thanked Jesus. And then I cast a heavenly glow. As the devil started heading out, in a sneaky walk, the Lord called him to the chambers so they could talk. The entire courtroom erupted in an audible sigh because the devil was about to get it. Yeah, that's why. As I was leaving the courtroom, after surviving the strife, I saw that the next defendant was the love of my life.